boy, the media would love her to run for president. Did you notice that? I mean, you heard some of them talking about it there. You know, it's been coming up over and over and over again. Time magazine is now talking about it. They were on MSNBC where they love to talk about this. I mean, they just love the idea of driving some kind of brick truck right through the center of MAGA. But I'm telling you, it's not going to happen. You saw the poll numbers, so you guys are all just wishing. But this is what they're saying. Okay, let's go to MSNBC, which kind of has a new look. I didn't recognize it at first. It's like the Ms. Now network, right? It's not a good look. Anyway, we'll go to it.
And what about her own political future? Eric, you have reporting highlighting how she may actually have bigger aspirations, namely a run for the White House in 2028. She denies it, but what are you learning, and what kind of impact could she have on the race?
Well, she's been discussing with various allies the possibility of running for president in 2028. I've spoken to a number of people who heard from her directly, as well as others who had heard from her secondhand, that she's considered it, that she's talking about it, and that it's certainly, you know, on the table. She denies it. She posted on social media, as you say. It was, I sort of felt like the lady doth protest too much. We stand by the reporting. And, you know, I think Marjorie Taylor Greene sees a path toward accumulating power and political capital through a run for president. I'm not sure that she really believes that she could win a primary, but she does believe she could play a similar kind of role that Robert F. Kennedy Jr. played in 2024, where he had enough of a following and enough of the potential to siphon off votes from the eventual GOP nominee, in this case Trump, that he was able to use that following and exploit that capital in order to accrue capital and a position in a future administration. So I think Marjorie Taylor Greene sees this as a way for her to remain relevant and to have some kind of role, or influential and powerful role, in a future Republican administration.
Okay, so it's all about relevancy. Once again, I go back to my view thesis, right? You know, she wants to be relevant. Not that show's relevant, just to be super, super clear. In fact, I was talking to somebody this morning and they were like, do you know anyone that watches that show? And I'm like, no, I actually don't. I don't know anyone. But I do see clips of it. And the reality is, actually, they do have probably at least 1 million viewers, although often on a good day we get those over here. But if they have 1 million viewers that are tuning into this garbage every day, it's affecting someone somewhere, and perhaps shame on me for even talking about it, right? Maybe we just need to nix it from our repertoire. But oh gosh, it's so good. Like I said, total circus show.